to think for yourself, to express yourself. Yeah, it makes me think of a very particular beat. Yeah, express yourself.
Express yourself.
Say what? Say what?
Express yourself.
Oh, give me that beat one more time for our first YouTube copyright strike this season. I don't care. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, you're listening to Lofi Poli Sci. Dr. Pickering here, Lo-Fi Studios, New Orleans. How you doing out there, Lo-Fi? Right in with what you got. We always want to hear your words. YouTube, Instagram, we got you, people, we got you. But let's get it kicking with this week's top 10 from the music billboards to see what we listening to lately out there. Coming in at number 10, Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Number 9, guess who again? Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. Number 8, I Had Some Help by Post Malone featuring Morgan Wallen. Number 7, Luther by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. Number 6, That's So True by Gracie Abrams. Number 5, APT by Rose and Bruno Mars. Number 4, Lose Control by Teddy Swims, which has been on the charts for 72 weeks now. That's over a year, people. It's been on the charts. That's impressive. That's impressive. Number 3, Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish. Number 2, A Bar Song, a.k.a. Tipsy by Shabuzi. Number 1, Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. And there you have it. Right in with what you listening to. What on this list you've been listening to, and right into what you think should be on this list, but of course is not. But now let's get to that Lo-Fi Global News, because we know you all low-key lo-fi love the 5 how to fly to glimpse the present, past, perfect, or the imperfect world. So let's kick it. First up, let's check out Croatia, where a runoff election for the president of the country is going on right now. Sunday for me, yesterday for you, and it looks like the incumbent president Milanovic is set to win another term. But we won't know for sure until tomorrow. Maybe tonight for me. We'll see. But we'll come back to this one for so many reasons and talk about why this election in Croatia is so important. But to that end, could you place Croatia on a map? Think about it, people. Now out to Ukraine, battling that never-ending Russian invasion, who's taken on the North Korean persuasion. That's right. North Korean troops are fighting for Russia in Ukraine. And this has really turned into a larger international conflict, and a longer one than anybody anticipated. Almost 3 years ago, next month, it'll be 3 years that Russia invaded Ukraine. And Ukraine officially captured 2 North Korean soldiers the other day for the first time. Well, the plot thickens out there. Where were you on February 24th, 2022? Think about it. Now let's head out to Africa, into the country of Chad, where parliamentary elections were had and the ruling party has won a majority. Go figure. The opposition refused to participate in the boycott, and they boycotted the election. So there wasn't much else to vote for. But why would the opposition boycott an election and really just give an opportunity up where they could have taken over and beat the incumbent government? Question mark? Well, firstly, because the ruling peeps of Chad are those from a military coup that happened in 2021 when the then president of Chad was killed in battle, and yes, that's a real thing. Geez, did we talk about that a lot when it happened in 2021. But then the military overthrew the country's government and placed the former president's son in power, and that's it. They've been running the show since, and not in a very wise or democratically elected way. Oh no, Chad is one of the most repressive countries in the world, and one of the most authoritarian. 15 out of 100 on Freedom House. You get me? Don't worry, you will. So yes, the opposition boycotted because the election was never an actual election. It was smoke and mirrors, just so everyone else could look and say, hey, we got that thing you want. Power. Now let's check out how things are going out in Lebanon, where the government has been trying to get a president for so long. And you know, how long does it take to get a president? Question mark. What did I hear you say? 2 years? More? That's right. The previous president of Lebanon, their term ended in October of 2022. And Parliament in Lebanon elects the president. And over the past 2 years, they've tried 12 times and failed. But last week, lucky number 13, they got one. But what will this mean for Lebanon? Suffering from long-term economic recession, stretching back further in time than the previous president. Years we're talking here. Will Lebanon finally find that long-awaited economic peace and prosperity? Stay tuned. And a last piece of news to send you on your way for the day. News alert, if you didn't know, now you're gonna know. Last year, Dunkin' Donuts got rid of the donuts name in their brand name, and yes, I'm not kidding. But now, in some states, like for Nebraska and New Mexico, Dunkin's, they don't even have donuts. There's a donut drought going on in some places, question mark? You tell me, people. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube to write into the show. Love you, Lo-Fi. And this, just a snap of what's going on in the world today.
Bring it down, Mike.
Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.